Welcome to the exciting world of real estate. My name is Marlene Douglas, and I'll be your instructor as you get into real estate pre-license. There are lots of topics we're going to cover in this session, and I'm honored to be able to be a part of your learning adventure. Want to lay out a couple of kind of ground rules, let you know what you're getting yourself into, but before we do that, I just want to give you some encouragement. Over 12 years of teaching real estate pre-license, we've had lots of students come and go, every level of background, every level of education, and one common thread has come up. Nobody's ever come to the end of this course and said, wow, Marlene, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So I don't want to discourage you right off the bat, but I do want to welcome you into this industry, hopefully, as you become a candidate for licensure, and also want to welcome you into a very deep session of study. Don't take the course for granted. As you go through the course, you'll have an introductory video from me, from each section, where we'll give you a broad flyover of the different terms and concepts that you're going to encounter in the session. And there are a few things that I want you to make sure that you're aware of. First off, everybody across the nation can all be eligible for your individual real estate licensing, but remember, each state has its own different rules. I'm in Augusta, Georgia, so you'll hear me mention Georgia a good bit whenever I'm chatting, but you could be in any state. Remember, on your state exams, most states have a national portion of content which covers all of the rules across the nation, but then each state has their own licensing guidelines and rules, and you'll also have a state portion of content, and your coursework will have individual state-specific content. So anytime you hear me mention Georgia, that's something I know applies to Georgia, but I don't know all the state's laws yet, so make sure that you are aware of the different nuances in your state as you study. So basic overview of what you're going to encounter. Like I said, you'll have an introduction from me that's a broad flyover of the material that you're going to encounter in that session, and then you're going to have your own individual reading. There will be chapters and content where they will expand on what I'm introducing to you. And hopefully with my introduction, once you read the coursework, it'll just help to make more sense. You'll have that combination of auditory and visual, and then your independent learning. We've also incorporated lots of vocabulary. You'll have vocabulary flashcards that'll help you learn the terminology, and then also you'll have some manipulation of terms and concepts. We all miss middle school and elementary school a little bit, just playing word games. And you'll be able to drag and drop your terminology into different exercises in your material. And then of course, it wouldn't be a challenge without testing. So there'll be test questions that apply to the material and the content in each section. So as you work through, those are things that you're going to encounter. Make sure you take it seriously. Like I said, I've never seen anybody get to the end of the coursework and say that was a whole lot easier than they thought. Take it seriously. Make sure that you're making your flashcards. Make sure that you're studying your vocabulary words and also learning the concepts. There are some concepts you'll encounter that there may be 6 or 7 different descriptors or different rules that you need to be aware of for that concept. So not only memorizing one word in a sentence description, but make sure that you're aware of the different concepts as you go into the material. But I want to welcome you again. Do you realize that once you get your real estate license, you will be a part of the largest industry in the United States? And it covers lots of different areas, from new construction and development, taking a piece of farmland and developing it into a neighborhood. You've got residential property management, construction, lots of different things that are all encompassed in what we call the real estate industry. But if you want to help other homeowners, other people buy and sell real estate, and you be paid a fee for that, you must have a real estate license. And that's why you're here. We welcome you into the content. We hope that you enjoy your journey into the real estate profession. We're here for you if you need any other assistance, but we hope that you enjoy this first section as you get yourself acquainted with your new real estate career.